For the longest time, the Democratic Party has relied on our vote, on the Black vote, but they haven't really done anything for the Black community. And I want to take you back to something that was revealed. One of the things that was revealed with the Nancy Pelosi emails when it came to BLM. Peep this, fam. I tweeted this a couple of days ago. Listen to this. These were instructions for Democrat politicians during the George Floyd protest. Don't offer support for concrete policy solutions. Listen to this, guys. This has continued with any ask from the Black community. They implement policy for every group except Black people. You don't owe them a damn thing. And we'll look at this. This is straight from that information that was revealed from Nancy Pelosi's email. Tactics: meet with local activists. If approached by BLM activists, campaign staff should offer to meet with local activists. Invited BLM attendees should be limited. Everybody paying attention, right? It should be limited. Please aim for personal or small group meetings. Listen to their concerns. Don't offer support for concrete policy positions. Frontline district staff should meet with activists. Again, we want to focus on number 2. Don't offer support for concrete policy positions. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democratic Party has been doing this to the Black community as long as I've been alive. They'll pander to you. They'll offer you symbolic gestures, but it's revealed right here in the instructions that was given to the Democrat politicians. Remember, at that point in time, wasn't Nancy Pelosi Speaker of the House? So what was told to Nancy Pelosi and to get her sheep in order was not to offer any support for concrete policy positions. And I have seen this happen with every interest or concern that has been brought up by the Black community to the Democratic Party. They pander to you. They kneeled in kente cloth. They gave you Juneteenth as a holiday. But when you start asking for real reform, real change, real material conditions, they're not offering you any concrete policy positions. This is how someone like Donald Trump was able to beat Hillary Clinton. This is why Donald Trump now has 29% of the Black vote in New York. You can't just continue to do this. You can't just continue to pander to Black Americans and expect us to just show up and stand in line for 10, 14 hours at some of these polling stations to vote for a party that doesn't give you anything. It doesn't do anything to help the community. But you'll watch them put everybody else above you. And speaking of this, here's another one about New York. People don't want to hear it. But part of the reason why you're hearing more Black voters in cities like New York and Chicago and here in Boston say that they are willing to vote for the Republican Party is because they are tired of being ignored by the mayors in these cities that claim that they are trying to work with the Biden administration, all Democrat mayors. They are tired of being ignored. They're tired of their communities being neglected, but they are watching other groups come into their communities, and these mayors are giving them everything. Now, I brought this up back when? I brought this up back when it was brought to my attention that Mayor Adams was giving things to migrants that he wasn't willing to give to Black New Yorkers who grew up there. This is not to shame migrants. I have no problem with international community. I have no issue. I understand why they're coming here. They're coming here because our government destroyed their countries. And you got to take it all the way back to that. Because if our government would have left those countries alone, those people would still have a country that they can live in that is doing okay, or at least well economically. Our government has put so many sanctions on all these different countries. These people have nothing left. Nothing left. Look at how they destroyed Haiti. Look at what they did to Venezuela. Okay? Country after country. But now what you have happening is you have corporations, you have CEOs, you have the billionaire class, you have corporate interests that has found a way to pit the workers against each other. And now they're doing this with the migrant community versus the Black American community. Eric Adams is no different. Think about this when you wonder why he has 29% of the vote in New York. Listen.